We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Cincinnati Reds and the Atlanta Braves. Ronald Acuna, an early contender for the home run crown, takes the field next. Sean Newcomb is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
Standing in, Phillip Ervin. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one in this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. On the move is Markakis. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
So stepping in, Mike Moustakas. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 0 for 4. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, he was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Moustakas will take the turn and hit for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And we see there that they're currently ranked 3rd best in that category in the NL. Nick Castellanos now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Moustakas, the runner at second with 1 away. Count remains at 0-2. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And he fouls this one off. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Hechavarria has it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Eugenio Suarez. In 13 at-bats in the series, he's collected 5 base hits. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes set. The 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. From the stretch, the 1-2. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati, and now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Luis Castillo gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Here's Hechavarria now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Roll, this is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, D-Roll, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's
The
going to
right
be
fielder.
fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the
Hard
same pitch
hit.
twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Fouled off. The numbers, 282 to start play, 18 homers, 57 runs batted in. Grounded down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting third, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. It's been a good series for him so far at the plate with 5 runs batted in on 4 hits. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Two and two now with 2 gone here in the home half of the first. 2 out, nobody on. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3 and 2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Now a hard liner. Foul. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman, number 28 on the season, as the Braves get on the board first. It's 1-0.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
Acuna digs in now. With a little over half the season behind us, he finds himself in 3rd place in the league's home run standings.
Acuna.
Yeah, Matty, this guy had an amazing first half. Launch angle, exit velocity, it was all working. Currently sits in 3rd place, but he's got his eye on something bigger.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Suarez is there, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Joey Votto.
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. The 2-2. Freezes him, a strikeout looking. So striding forward now, Aristides Aquino, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Now here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Swanson brings it in. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting seven, the shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Coming to the plate now, Freddie Galvis. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. First offering on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now in the box, Marcell Ozuna. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's the first pitch to him.
Counts 1-0. Nope, inside, ball 2.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Struck him out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. One out, nobody on. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Three and 0 now. Dansby Swanson waits on deck. Here it is, the 3-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Aquino will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Comes into this one with just one hit in 9 tries for the series. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Tyler Flowers would be next. Now the 3-0 offering. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Tyler
Into the box, Tyler Flowers. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope, that's the ball.
Two out with the man at first. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. He's ready. Now the pitch.
That's ball 3.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. The 3-1 pitch. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this
Batting
walk
nine.
is going to grind at him
The
for a
pitcher.
bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So 2 on with 2 away, and the pitcher will bat next. Here comes Sean Newcomb. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Comes set. The 0-1. Two down, runners at first and second. One and two now to the Braves pitcher. 1-2. Here it is.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Casale. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
To the left side, but it's well foul. Here it comes, 0-2. And it's fouled away. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 0-2 once more. Is taken, but called strike 3, as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
The pitcher, Luis Castillo.
So one gone now in the Cincinnati third, and digging in to hit next, it'll be the pitcher, Luis Castillo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 delivery. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. Bases are empty, one man out. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 1-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Now another 2-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Philip Irvin.
That'll bring in Philip Irvin. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Pitch on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I can feel the breeze up here from that one.
1-1 to the Reds' leadoff man. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Reds are down in order. It remains 1-0. bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Adeiny Echeverria.
The second baseman, Adeiny.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Echeverria.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
The 1-0. Line drive to center field. Irvin is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in, Nick Markakis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in Freddie Freeman.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Two out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Braves, but they're up 1-0. Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Moustakas has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Moustakas will take the turn and hit for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
He's been making it look really easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Three and 0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. taking all the way. It's 3-1 now. Breaking ball outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
So striding in, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball 1.
Suarez has done the job, and the fans have rewarded him as he got to represent his league over the All-Star break.
Anytime you can change the scoreboard with one swing at a bat, and this guy can certainly do that, the fans are going to act accordingly. Very deserved that the fans would vote him into the All-Star game.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Acuna on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. All right, now, so time for the Braves Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are having big-time success at the high levels of the minor leagues. In is Joey Votto now, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Runners are at first and second with one away. Down the first baseline. Freeman's got it. And he is in there.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
In these situations, I used to tell myself all the time, just get the runner in from third. It seemed to take the pressure off a little bit.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
The 2-2. Bases are loaded with only one out. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Three-two pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. He'll try it again, 3-2. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
This is line to left. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. Now the relay home. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
At the plate, Freddie Galvis. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Here's the 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
3-0. Here it is.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Three and 1. Here's the pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Cole Hamels answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Standing in now, Kurt Casale, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Hamels has thrown north of 2,800 big league innings for his career, and through those innings, he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. He's set. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Hamels, a California-born ball player. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
A 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Reds are on top, 2-1. Welcome back to Truist Park, just outside Atlanta, as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Leading off the inning, Ronald Acuna, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
3-0 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Here it is, the 3-0. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Fouled away. And the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Now a throw over, and he's back easily. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Pitch popped up, and this is going to fall. He can't flag it down. Working for the punch out and the offering. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
So here's Johan Camargo as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Runner goes for second. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Back outside.
1 out and a runner on second base. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And he fouls this one off. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Galvis ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Gansby Swanson.
2 gone now in the Braves' half of the 4th, and that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The set and the 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
This one's down to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
That's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. A ball and a strike.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Fouled off. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. They still trail it here 2-1. Digging in to try it again, Luis Castillo. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That misses 1-2. And the pitch. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Ready now, Phillip Ervin. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. On deck, Mike Moustakas. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. He loses him on ball 4.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Mike.
So 1 got in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Low for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Drilled to the right side, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
The right fielder.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Echeverria for 1. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
The third baseman.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Digging in, Eugenio Suarez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. First pitch is a circle change for a called strike 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. One and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Reds strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Ender Inciarte is going to grab a bat now and hit for the pitcher Hamels.
Number 11, Ender Inciarte.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The numbers coming in. He's at 255. No home runs as of yet. 9 driven in. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
He offered at that pitch out of the zone there, and I think that's a result of the previous pitch getting called against him. He might feel like he's needing to expand the zone if that's how it's going to be called.
And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, he's really been
Now
good
back,
all game
second
long
baseman.
until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from it.
Striding into the box, Adeiny Echeverria hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and it's fouled away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Castellanos will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Into the box now, Nick Markakis, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Yeah.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit, throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 2-2 hit down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball, as that keeps things at 2-2. As a look, now the pitch. Popped him up. Suarez takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. From the stretch.
That's the ball.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
The 1-0 delivery.
Ball, that's out.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
A runner on first with 2 away. Two balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1 pitch is that circle change swung on and missed. 2-2. Hot shot to third. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. The 2010 NL MVP Joey Votto will start us out when we come back. 5 innings complete. The Reds lead it 2-1. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
Number 75.
Thank you, Heidi. Grant Dayton takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and here comes the first baseman, Joey Votto.
Joey Votto.
And the pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. Dayton features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Grounded back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting. Number 44.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Stepping in now, Aristides Aquino, as he'll take a look at ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Tag here from Hechavarria, and he is gone at second base. A 1-1. Is a fastball down below the knees. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. The 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. He makes the throw to first, 2 down.
Now batting. Shortstop. Freddie Galvis.
Digging in and looking for more, Freddie Galvis. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
Are you crazy, Blue? Here we go now, Braves.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will get this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At At the plate now, Kirk Casale.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
No hits to this point. The 0-1 on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And this pitch misses to the Reds catcher. Now 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the sixth. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled away. The 2-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Acuna going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And a relay to the plate, but not in time as he's across with the run. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate, Luis Castillo, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, here's a case right here, D-Row, where as a pitcher, you could really help himself. With a 2-out RBI here, this would be a huge run if he could drive this run in.
Dan, this is already a win-win in my book for the 8-hole hitter to grab an RBI knock. Not only does he get the pitcher up, he turns the lineup over for next inning. This is unbelievable.
Here's the 0-2. Grounded weakly to the left. Camargo's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Reds get a run in the inning on this RBI double. Through 5.5, it's now 3-1 Cincinnati. Michael Lorenzen is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season.
Number 21, Michael Lorenzen.
Ready for another chance? Ronald Acuna. It was a walk in his last trip.
The center fielder, Ronald Acuna.
First offering on its way. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Now the pitch. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
All even now, 2-2. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcel Ozuna.
And that'll bring in Marcel Ozuna. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch on its way. Popped up. Votto has a play. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Johan Camargo.
Standing in, Johan Camargo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
One and 2 now.
The count is 1 and 2.
And the pitch.
2-2 the count.
And he fouls this one off. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3 and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 3-1. Mark Melanson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 36, Mark Melanson.
In now for the Reds, Phillip Ervin. It was a walk in his last trip.
The center fielder, number 6.
First offering on its way.
Irvin.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hit hard back up the middle. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Now the 0-1.
Oh, that's inside.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Going back is the center fielder. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. A two-run shot that time for Mike Moustakas. 29 home runs for him on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
The right fielder.
To the plate now, Nicholas Castellanos. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
Are you crazy, Blue?
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Line drive to center field. Acuna has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him.
Yep, that ball went out.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Not close. It's 2-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-0.
Oh, that's inside.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there, pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Now here's the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 42 on the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Darren O'Day comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the seventh.
Number 56, Darren O'Day. The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Standing in now, Joey Votto, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. O'Day, 37 years old. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken high above the zone. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball three.
3 balls, 1 strike.
3 runs already home here. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, number 44.
Coming to the plate now, Aristides Aquino. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Still only one out in the inning. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike two.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Freddie Galvis, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Outside, 3-0 now. Kurt Casale would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Now at the plate, Kurt Casale. 3 across so far in the inning and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point. He's set and the pitch. With runners in scoring position this season, Casale carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. That misses 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Fouled off. Two men are on with 2 men out. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Travis Jankowski will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 31, Travis Jankowski.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. 2 out, bases loaded. Two and 0. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hot shot on the ground is short.
Swanson scoops it up.
On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Reds lead this one 6-1. Lucas Sims will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Lucas Sims.
Leading off the inning, Dansby Swanson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Nope, at the ball.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Three balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Hard on the ground towards short, and that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Stepping in now, Tyler Flowers. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Travis d'Arnaud will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16, Travis d'Arnaud.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. And there's ball one. And it's fouled away. Two out, nobody on. And strike three called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Braves go down quietly. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Luke Jackson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 77, Luke Jackson.
Stepping into the box, Phillip Ervin. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Phillip Ervin.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
The 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
The count now at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
So one away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
No.
The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
That evens it up 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. His second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Into the box now, Nicholas Castellanos. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
At the plate now, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. 0-2 the count to Suarez.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
0-2 count and the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that two-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
The 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Runner at second here with one man out. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box, Joey Votto, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball in.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw in time and the side is retired. One more for the Reds and it comes on this home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Reds 7 and the Braves 1. Jose De Leon is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 87, Jose De Leon.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Danny Echeverria. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 of this series.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time. 1 down.
The batter.
1 away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball inside.
The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second. Cutting it close here, but he comes
The
through
first
in the
baseman,
eighth
number
to
5.
extend his hitting streak.
Ready.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last
Green
at-bat
man.
right there. Probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
1-0 the count. One out and a runner on second base. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. De Leon has registered more than 80 innings of work, and with an ERA in the 5s, has some work to do to bring it down into a more respectable range. 3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses low and away. Ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. 1-0 pitch is his slider. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
High and deep to straightaway right. Right fielder looking up. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 34 home runs now on the year, as it's now a 7-3 game. So now to the plate, Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell.
As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Camargo.
Now at the plate, Johan Camargo. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's it.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
2 out with the man at first.
Here we go.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Here he comes on 2-0. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. 9th inning straight ahead. It's now 7-3.
Will Smith comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Number 44.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. And the pitch.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
He'll try again. 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
To the plate now, Freddie Galvis, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Kurt Casale.
At the plate, Kurt Casale, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Number 4 will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And that misses inside. 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. This is skied into short left center. Swanson is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Reds lead one, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Matt Bowman, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 67, Matt Bowman.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit.
Leading off for the Braves, the shortstop, Dansby.
Here comes the first pitch.
Swanson.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Aquino arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
In now, Tyler Flowers. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Will Smith.
Adam Duvall will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Adam Duvall.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1's the count.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Final strike for the Braves. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
I got the count. 2-2.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Cincinnati Reds took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Luis Castillo earns his 8th victory of the season as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. Sean Newcomb couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Special in your own ways. If you're working hard for your future and you really love what you're doing, you gotta be working for progress, and I swear all the rest don't come to you. It's not.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 7 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For Atlanta, 3 runs, 5 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Truist Park, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.